Have you ever tried to hold still water in your hands? You cup your palms, gather it gently, and for a moment it rests there, clear and calm. But the tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips through your fingers. We do this with life all the time. We try to hold on to peace, to control it, to keep it safe. But peace isn't something you can grip. It only stays when you stop trying to own it. Let me tell you a story about a gardener who learned this truth not through words, but through silence and soil. His name was Lin, and he lived on the edge of a quiet village, tending a small plot of land passed down from his grandfather. Every morning before sunrise, he would walk barefoot through the rows of green shoots, whispering to the plants as if they could hear him. He believed that care meant constant attention, watering, pruning, pulling every weed the moment it appeared. But no matter how hard he worked, his garden never flourished like the one down the path, tended by an old woman named May. Her plot was wilder, less orderly, yet bursting with color, fruit, and life. Bees hummed around her blossoms, butterflies rested on her leaves. Even the wind seemed to linger there longer. One evening, weary and confused, Lin approached her. "May," he said, "I work twice as hard as you. I watch my plants every hour, yet yours thrive and mine barely survive. What secret do you know that I don't?" May smiled, her hands stained with earth. "Come," she said, "sit with me." They sat beneath a plum tree as dusk settled. For a long time, neither spoke. Crickets sang, a night bird called softly. Finally, Lin broke the silence. "Are you going to tell me your method, your technique?" May shook her head. "I don't tend the garden," she said. "I listen to it." Lin frowned. "Listen? Plants don't speak?" "Don't they?" she asked. "Then why do you whisper to yours?" He had no answer. She pointed to his hands, calloused, cracked, always moving. "You give your plants everything except space. You pull, you shape, you force them to be what you think they should be. But life doesn't grow from control. It grows from trust." The next morning, Lin returned to his garden, but this time he did nothing. No watering, no weeding. He simply sat on the edge of the plot and watched. At first it felt wrong. His body itched to act. His mind raced. That leaf is yellowing. That stem is leaning too far. What if it rains too much? What if it doesn't rain at all? But he stayed. Day after day he sat in stillness, and slowly something shifted. He noticed how the morning sun touched certain leaves first, how the roots reached toward moisture without being told, how weeds sometimes protected young sprouts from harsh wind. He saw that the garden wasn't broken, it was already whole. It didn't need fixing, it needed faith. By season's end, his plot bloomed like never before, not because he did more, but because he did less. You see, we treat our minds the same way. We constantly prune our thoughts, yank out negative feelings, and force ourselves to be positive, productive, peaceful. But real peace isn't manufactured, it's revealed when we stop interfering. Your anxiety isn't a weed to be pulled. Your sadness isn't a mistake to be corrected. Your uncertainty isn't a flaw to be fixed. They are part of the ecosystem of your soul, and they have their place. True inner peace begins not when you eliminate discomfort, but when you stop fighting it. When you sit with it, like Lin sat with his garden, and say, "I don't need to fix you. I just need to be here." This is the practice of non-resistance, not passive resignation, but active trust. Trust that life knows how to unfold even when you don't understand it. Trust that you don't have to earn stillness. It's already within you, waiting beneath the noise of effort. I've learned this in my own life. There was a time when I believed that if I just planned enough, worked enough, worried enough, I could protect myself from pain. But all that effort only built walls, not safety. It wasn't until I stopped trying to get it right that I found peace. Not in the future, not after I'd changed, but right here, in the messy, imperfect, beautiful now. So tonight, or tomorrow morning, or right now as you listen, try this. Place your hands gently in your lap. Feel the weight of them, the warmth, the stillness, and ask yourself, what am I holding too tightly? Is it a story about how things should be? A belief that you must prove your worth? A fear that if you relax, everything will fall apart? Breathe, and imagine setting it down just for this moment. You don't have to solve anything. You don't have to become anyone else. You don't even have to feel calm. You only need to stop resisting what is. Because peace isn't the absence of chaos, it's the presence of acceptance. Like Lynn's garden, your life is already growing, even when you can't see it, even when it looks messy, even when you feel lost. The soil is rich, the seeds are planted. All you need to do is stop digging them up to check if they're sprouting. Trust the process, trust the silence, trust the quiet wisdom that moves through you, not in grand revelations, but in small moments of surrender. You are not failing, you are unfolding, and in that unfolding, there is grace. So let go, not with force, but with tenderness. Let life grow as it will. Let your heart soften. Let your mind rest. You don't need to hold the water. You are the river. If this story brought you a moment of stillness, share it with someone who's trying too hard to make everything perfect. And if you'd like more stories like this, subscribe to The Inspired Thinker. Tap the bell so you never miss a moment of peace. Until next time, breathe deeply, let go gently, and allow life to bloom through you exactly as you are.